Hello, friends, family, and countrymen. Nicholas here. Let's talk about tipping. Let's talk about when to tip and why to tip. Let's start with why to tip. Because it's the right thing to do. That's why. Let's just talk about when to tip. We'll come back to the why in a second. Alright, when to tip. Anytime you are seated at a table and there's a server, waitress, waiter, anything, tip. Anytime someone's title is server, tip. If you are at a bar and a bartender makes your drink for you, tip. If you go to a place that has like a tip jar or something and you get a very basic item, you don't have to tip. However, if you get an item that takes like 5 minutes to make and it's completely off the wall, tip. If they're asking for tips for a charity or for a college fund, that's up to you to tip. Generally, I would say tip, but not always. If they have something funny or a debate, tip which side you want to win. I know that sometimes they do, like, I think Starbucks did a Batman versus Superman one. One side was Batman, one side was Superman. Tip however you feel like. If someone specifically asks you for a tip, depending on the type of business they're in, why not tip them? If you don't have enough money to leave a tip, you don't have enough money to go out to a place. That's all that needs to be said. If you were raised improperly, and you're like, what is tipping? Your parents need to be slapped. Your entire life needs to be slapped. If you feel like tipping at a place that normally doesn't accept tips, do it anyways. You do what you need to do. What you don't do, though, is not tip someone. Especially servers and waitresses and waiters and all that. They make, on average, $3.25 an hour. Minimum wage is $7.25 right now. Or maybe it jumped up to 7.5. I don't know. So, they're getting less than minimum wage for a generally crappy job that relies on the kindness of strangers for them to get paid. Tip. The fact that people don't tip is ridiculous. The fact that people who pay over $100 for a meal and don't tip, it's disgusting. Overall, if you didn't get the message here, tip. People need to live. People need to eat. Tip. People don't have the set income that you do. Tip. And especially if you yourself are a server and you know that people live off tips. Tip. I don't understand this world. Just be nicer to people and tip every once in a while. Well, every time that you go out. But still, tip. You need to tip. That's it. That's the entirety of this video. As many times as I've said tip, I hope it gets into people's heads that you need to tip. Alright. That's it. And this video. Tip. Bye.